Hey there, it is JRSD here. I'm your coach of the Seattle Pidgeots, and we are here for the IBL season, week 8 of the IBL season 6, excuse me. Uh, New York Piplups. Um, Coming into it, we are 4-3 with a differential of game losing streak. Looking to bust that this week, or else we would fall to 4-4. So quickly, my opponent's team: Jirachi, Mega Blastoise, Haxorus, Rotom Heat, Galarian Weezing, Lycanroc, regular form, Donphan, Gourgeist, Sneasel, Orbeetle, Hariyama, and Lickitung. So the team I am bringing this week, obviously versus Mega Blastoise. Scarfed Coco is a must, as it outspeeds +2 Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, or Blastoise, they're at the same speed. But I've used Mega Blastoise quite a few, well, twice, I guess, in Draft League now. And if you are 121 base speed with a Scarf, you can outspeed Mega Blastoise at +2 max speed, whatever it is. So we have Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, U-Turn, and Toxic there, with the Scarf Toxic for the switch in, which I thought could be Donphan, it could be the Gourgeist, possibly. Yeah, so we're bringing Egg. And then we got Warzone, Garchomp, Mega Garchomp, of course. This time bringing a special set, 3 attacks: Earth Power, Surf, Fire Blast, and Stealth Rock. Earth Power, pretty much, I didn't need Dragon coverage really, versus him. So this basically hits everything. Surf hits the Rotom Heat, hits the Lycanroc, hit the Donphan, which was, I figured, would be his special, or his physical wall to stop Garchomp and Hawlucha maybe. So this special set kind of works against that. Then we're bringing Whirlpool, Specs, Rotom, because he didn't really have a switch in other than Gourgeist. Gourgeist. Yeah, so Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump, Defog, and Trick. And then we have Old Lineman, the Tangro, with the Assault Vest. It's fully Spidef. It can live 1 hit from the Blastoise at +2, and if it's at full HP. And then it OHKOs if he's Shell Smashed, so he has less defense. It OHKOs with Leaf Storm. Physically defensive Miltank, here for his physical stuff like Jirachi, Haxorus, Lycanroc, Sneasel, Thick Fat, Seismic Toss, Heal Bell, Milk Drink, Toxic, basic stuff there. And then just a Electric Seed, Acrobatics, Sub SD, Hawlucha, Pat, McAfee. If you get it, you get it. Yeah, so let's just go into the battle. So he brought the Lickitung, the Jirachi, the Donphan, the Rotom Heat, the Haxorus, and the Blastoise. Basically, I thought these 5 were for sure coming, and then the last slot I thought could have been Gourgeist or the Lickitung, whatever he kind of wanted to do. We're actually going to zoom in. This is what I lead with Rotom, because I see right off the bat that nothing wants to take hits. Gourgeist isn't here, so Hydro Pump is pretty free, and that's what I decided to go to on the Donphan. But I miss on the switch to Lickitung. That would have been about 45%. And he gets a knockoff onto my team, and he ends up knocking off the Assault Vest on Tangrowth, which could have been big if Blastoise got set up. I couldn't live anything at that point. I go for a knockoff of my own, expecting him to go and throw a Heat, maybe get rid of the boots, but he ends up being leftovers. He goes for Volt Switch as I go into the Rotom Wash. He goes into Haxorus here, and I go into the Miltank, knowing that he can outspeed me, kill me with an Earthquake, obviously Mold Breaker. And it turns out he is Life Orb, so that is doing a lot of damage. Outrage would absolutely smoke me there. So I actually pulled a double into Coco, expecting him to Outrage or Close Combat. which Coco could also take. So I go for U-turn, breaking the Stardy and finding out that he is Rocky Helmet. He goes for a Play Rough, maybe expecting Garchomp to come in, but I go into Tangrowth, and this time I go for Giga Drain, just to get a little bit of chip off on something. He goes into Roaring Heat. Here I go into Garchomp because I know if he burns me, that's fine. Can't Volt Switch, obviously, and Overheat won't do much. So he goes into Donphan as I click Rocks here, and I don't Mega Evolve because obviously Mega Garchomp is slower than Haxorus, but regular Garchomp is faster than Haxorus, and I obviously made it so that I was faster than Haxorus at this point. So I do go for Surf here. 62 is good damage, and he goes for Toxic. That means that he is fully physically defensive, which is cool. Here I switch into the Tangrowth as he goes into the Lickitung. And here I think I go for Knockoff, but he doesn't want to lose the Eviolite, obviously, so he goes into Jirachi, which takes a butt ton, and knock off the Expert Belt there. He sets up his own rocks, and I go for another knockoff, bring him down pretty low. He goes into Rotom, as I go for another knockoff, bringing him down to 14. I go back into Garchomp here. Knowing how to speed this thing, he goes for Overheat, does like 30, which is a lot. I take Toxic damage, obviously, and then I just use Surf to get the KO there. He goes, I think, into Blastoise here. He does. So I don't want to let him set up. So I just Mega Evolve, still at speed, obviously at Mega, and then I go for the Earth Power. It's the most I can do. Does about half, and he's able to take me out with Ice Beam. And I'm able to go into Rotom, which outspeeds, and go for a Trick here, expecting Lickitung to come in and give him my Specs and take his Eviolite, basically. So he's kind of neutralized. I do get a Thunderbolt Para there on the next turn, but he's going to knock off the Eviolite, which doesn't really matter. Here he goes into Haxorus, as I go for Hydro Pump, I think. I do. Does 36, so after a Life Orb hit, it will kill again, but he kills me with Earthquake, showing obviously he's faster. Here I go into Tapu Koko. I know I'd speed this thing, obviously, because I'm Scarfed, and I actually see at this point, basically everything on his team is weakened, so I can actually sweep here with Dazzling Gleam if everything goes to plan, and Lickitung is 2 KO'd. Even if it wasn't, it couldn't really touch me. I think it had Knockoff and Seismic Toss. So Jirachi comes in. This was the only resist, but it's still at 10%, did not live a Dazzling Gleam. So Coco's actually able to clean up here and get 5 kills to secure the win, get us back in the win column, which is good feeling for sure. And yeah, everything dies to Dazzling Gleam here. Blastoise is the last one to go down, and it's a 4-0 win. Falucha and yeah, Falucha didn't get to see the field, but yeah, GG to my man Junglecat. We'll just quick look at our team real quickly. So we're now 5-3 plus 14. Obviously 3 straight losses, but we bounced back. This week we're playing Max. Should be a good one. And we'll just look at the standings here. So we are in first place in our division, which is the Viridian division, because Dark and the Toronto Toxicity lost this week. We're second in the conference and 4th overall. As for individuals, Tapu Koko is tied with Galarian Darmanitan for 2nd overall in kills with 12 in 7 games. So Koko really showing up, 12 kills, 2 deaths in 7 games. We got Tangrowth with 4, Miltank with 3, Azelf hasn't come yet. Garchomp there with 8, and Lucha with 6. Those 3 kind of the big 3 so far. Yeah. Anyway, GG to my man Junglecat, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and sub, and Let me know what you thought of the game. Alright, thanks guys, bye-bye.